Hi, my name is Mike Wagner with ARRI Lighting, and we're here to introduce a brand new product at NAB, the SkyPanel. So the SkyPanel is an ultra-bright, fully tunable LED soft light. So you can see from the front here, we have a really large aperture. The larger the aperture is, the better the soft light that we have. You typically with a soft light, the bigger is better. So with this large aperture, we're able to get really good shadow rendition, excellent wrapping of the light around faces, and just a beautiful soft light. If I turn it on, you can see, actually that's 100%, I'll bring it down for 50%. You could do full tunability, so you could go from 2800 all the way up to 10,000 degrees Kelvin. You could also do plus or minus green correction, so there's minus green, plus green. And we could even go into vivid color mode where we're able to adjust the vivid colors. So you could get beautiful, very saturated colors and then even adjust the saturation of that color. So it's extremely versatile when it comes to the amount of light that you could get out of it, but also the amount of way that you could tune the light. When you're in white light mode, the color rendition is excellent over the entire CCT range. So you're able to get very high CRI and high TLCI from all the way from 2800 all the way up to 10,000 degrees Kelvin. So the color range is excellent. On the back here, you can see some of the connectors. For data, we have 5-pin DMX in and out. We have a Ethercon port here for network connectivity. We also have a USB-A for doing software updates with a simple USB stick. From a power standpoint, we have two power inputs. One is from a power input from the power supply, which we'll talk about in just a moment, but we also have a battery input. So you could use industry standard batteries, anywhere from 23 to 36 volts DC. It's got a 4-pin XLR, so it works with a really wide variety of batteries. We have an external power supply that powers the light, and we put the power supply externally for several reasons. First of all, you remove a lot of the weight from the head, and you're able to put the power supply wherever you want to. So if you wanted to, you could clamp it to a pole or to the light stand or even to the truss above the light if you'd like to. We also have an attachment for the back that allows you to slide the power supply onto the back of the fixture and kind of act like a backpack. So this is the standard power supply for all of the S60 models of the SkyPanel. With the SkyPanel, you could also change out the filters just by unlocking the top latch, flipping it open, and you can just slide the diffusion panel out and slide a different one in. We have panels ranging from the standard diffusion that comes with the light to a light diffusion, a heavy diffusion, and even an intensifier that will increase the output by about 30%. Once the panel is inserted, you just close the latch, lock it, and it's safetied in. This is the S60C. We also have a different version called the S60RP, which stands for Remote Phosphor. In addition to the S60C model of the SkyPanel, which is a fully tunable, fully color controllable version, we also have the S60RP version, which is the Remote Phosphor version of the SkyPanel. So with Remote Phosphors, you get these panels that are coated in phosphors and blue LEDs behind them that excite the phosphors and make them glow a white color. Depending on which panel that you're using, it might be one color temperature or another. So with these panels, you don't have the ability to change the green magenta point or the vivid color, but of course you can adjust the brightness. And speaking of brightness, the Remote Phosphor version is about 10% brighter than the S60C version of the same size. Just like the S60C, you could change out the panels, but in this time, instead of changing out diffusion panels, you're changing out the actual Remote Phosphor panels. Just by flipping up the latch, slide out this panel and slide in a different color temperature. We have several different color temperatures ranging from 2700, 3200, 4300, 5600, 6500, and even a green color panel, and they're all interchangeable. You get one color panel when we ship the product to you, but you could always buy more as accessories. This is the Remote Phosphor version, and we have one more thing to show you, which is a smaller model of the SkyPanel, which is called the S30C. And this is our S30, which is the smaller version of the S60. It's about half the size and half the power consumption. As you can see, it's basically about 300 by 300 millimeters in dimension. And just like the S60, we're able to have full capability to tune the fixture, to adjust the brightness, change the color temperature, and even the green magenta point. In addition, we can control the hue and saturation just like in the S60, so we don't lose any features by going to a smaller model, We also, of course, have the battery input as well, and when on battery mode, you can have 100% of the output that you do using the power supply. Again, just like the S60, you could change out the panels in the front, going from heavy diffusion, standard diffusion, and even light diffusion. So we also have two versions of the S30, the S30C, which is the fully tunable version, and the S30RP, which is the remote Phosphor version of the S30. Both of these will be available in November. The S60 will be available in September of 2015. That's the SkyPanel and NAB. Please look at our website for more information at www.arri.com/SkyPanel.